Hello from Freedomtax Accounting. We are an accounting firm here in Florida where we have been providing quality tax and accounting services for more than 20 years. If you are new to this channel, we always provide tax accounting strategies and tips for small business owners. But for the last couple of weeks, we have been concentrating on the PPP and EIDL loan programs. And in this video, we wanted to share one of the most common questions we get in our office, and that's are the EIDL loan programs going to be forgiven? Now, we are recording this video on August 24th, 2020, and we emphasize the date because these programs have been constantly changing. So that's the importance of subscribing to our channel, because we are doing our best to bring you the most up-to-date and correct information regarding these SBA loan programs. Now, before we go into the content, remember that this video is intended for educational purposes and should not be taken as legal or tax advice. You should consult with your financial professional about your unique financial situation before acting on anything discussed in this video. Freedomtax Accounting or its members cannot be held liable for any use or misuse of this content. Now let's go into the content. Now remember that the EIDL program has two parts. The first part is the EIDL advance or grant, which that part of the program, you do not have to pay it back. But the second part of the EIDL program is the EIDL loan. That loan has to be paid back and has a 30-year period. Now, when people ask us, is the EIDL loan going to be forgiven? The answer is maybe. Okay, there's a very high probability that this EIDL loan in the future may be forgiven. Now, important to note that this information is not official. There's nothing out of Congress saying that it will be forgiven, but we are going to discuss our opinion, our speculation. We're going to show you that the way we interpret data in order to reach our hypothesis. Okay, so basically, the data shows the following. Okay, since August 8th, the amount of EIDL loans approved are approximately 3.3 million loans, and the amount of dollars approved were approximately $178 billion. Where do we get this information from? So if we go to the last SBA report that was on August 8th, you can see here that the loans approved, it's 3.3 million loans approved and approximately $178 billion. So that's where we get our information from. Now, this is up to August 8th, but remember, this EIDL program will run till almost to the end of December. So the SBA is saying that they are expecting to give out around 5 million loans, EIDL loans, by the end of 2020. Now, if we go to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics website, okay, this is this website. This is a government website where they provide statistics on business and other issues. If you go to a study they made, this is where we got our data from, okay, showing that we're getting our data from official government websites. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, and the website is bls.gov, 20% of businesses closed in the first year. 50% of businesses closed in 5 years, 70% of businesses closed in 10 years, and 84% of businesses closed in 25 years. Now, this is data based on regular economic conditions, okay? But right now we're going through a unique pandemic economic situation. So it's hard to know the survival rate of the EIDL loan borrowers, the businesses that got the EIDL loan, but chances are that their close rates will be higher than if we were under normal economic conditions. Now, according to the government data, which we saw, most businesses close within the first 10 to 15 years, okay? If that's correct, we're seeing that businesses that got the EIDL loan, because remember the EIDL loan is a 30-year loan. So if we follow the data, in the first 10 to 15 years of the EIDL loan program, there may be a 50 up to a 70% close rate on businesses. That means that there's going to be 3 to 4 million EIDL loans that cannot be paid back, because there's going to be 3 to 4 million businesses that may close in the next 15 years. Okay, so that means that 3 to 4 million EIDL loans will be in default, that businesses cannot pay them back. Okay, so and once again, our speculation, and once again, we don't want to be negative. Obviously, we trust in God, and we really pray that your business doesn't have to close, and that you prosper, and that you keep going. That's what we want for you. We're just using information out of raw data. Okay. Now, our speculation is the SBA, even with the help of the Inspector General's office, because the SBA does get the help from the Inspector General office, which they just got more funding. They do not have the resources to enforce rules and go after all these defaulted loans. We're talking about 3 to 4 million loans that are in default, and we really feel that the SBA will not have the manpower to basically go after all these loans and enforce and for them to be paid back. Plus, not only that, this is going to hurt the economy and small business, because now you have 3 to 4 million small businesses that owe this money. So most probably business groups and advocates may pressure Congress to forgive the loans in the future, because there's so many businesses that have EIDL loan debt that this is bad for the economy, and this is also bad for small business owners. So our speculation is, in the future, Congress may have to forgive most of these loans in order to help the economy and to help small business owners. Okay. Now, Congress may have certain rules for forgiveness. Maybe Congress is going to say that businesses have had to have made a certain amount of payments to get their loan forgiven. Maybe they're going to do some kind of verification of fraud, and to see if you're actually going through economic hardship to get your EIDL loan forgiven. And once again, this is our speculation, but it is a very big probability that this may happen. Okay, so will the EIDL loan be forgiven? And once again, the answer is maybe. Then this is just based on raw data that we got. There is a very high probability that a lot of the businesses that got the EIDL loan, they won't make it through this pandemic, or in the next 10 to 15 years, they're going to maybe have to close their business. So, and then their business is going to have this debt over them, or if you're the business owner, especially self-employed, you're personally liable for this loan. So Congress may just have to forgive this loan at some point in the future to help the economy and to help small business owners. Okay. And once again, this is our speculation. This is our opinion. There's nothing in Congress saying that it will be forgiven, but based on the data, there's a very high probability that at some point in the future, the EIDL loan will be forgiven. Now, very important, by no means we are advocating nor suggesting that you don't pay the loan back. Okay, you have until the rules change, you follow the law, you follow the rules. If you need to pay your loan back, make the payments. Okay, so we are not telling you not to make the payments because it'll be forgiving. No, as of today, the law says you have to pay it back. So you pay it back, okay? Now, this information does affect your loan payback strategy. Why? Because if there is a chance that this loan will be forgiven, you basically now have two options on how to pay this loan back. Your first option is to pay it back as soon as possible so you save on the interest paid. And this is actually something we have been recommending to our clients. But we may change our opinion. But once again, this is a very personal decision you have to make. But the second option you have is, remember that this EIDL loan has a 12-month payment deferral. So you have 12 months to start making your first monthly payment. So your second option basically is take the 12 months of deferral, don't make any payments within those 12 months, then just start paying your regular monthly payments to the loan and wait to see if the loan gets forgiven in the future. Now, this is a risk because this option is going to cost you interest, because as long as the loan is not forgiven, you're going to pay interest on this loan. So those are your two options. I have my personal preference, but I don't want to mention it because I don't want to influence anyone. This is a very personal decision you have to make based on the information we have provided. Okay? Now, we hope this information has been valuable to you and your business. If you think other business owners can get advantage of this information, please like this video. That makes YouTube show this video to more business owners. And also remember to subscribe to our channel. That way you're always up to date with the most current information regarding these loans, and you always get the best tax and accounting strategies and tips for your small business. Now remember that we are praying for you, we are praying for your family, we're praying for your business. Stay safe, everyone, during this pandemic. This is our contact information. If you have any tax accounting needs, we can help. Even if we are in Florida, we are able to help small businesses that are located in any of the U.S. States. And if you want a consultation regarding these loans, we have lowered our consultation rate in order to help more small businesses. So this is our contact information. If you do not know us, we are part of Freedom Group. We are a group of 4 companies. We have the tax accounting firm, we have an immigration law firm, we have a real estate business, and we also have an insurance and financial planning company. So we can help you in many, many ways. Once again, this is our contact information. We hope this video has been of value to you. Like, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Okay? Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye.